a good thing no one's joined us.
Oh no! It's because I didn't show up with my broom. Okay, you can do it.
Yeah, alright.
We have people?
Yeah, you got 20, 35.
35?
Yep.
We'll have a lot of people missing out on my awesome dance moves.
That's not what they're saying.
What?
Just kidding. Hi, everybody.
Happy Monday. I'm still drinking my coffee. My second cup. I hope everyone's doing well. Give it some time for everyone to get on. How many we have now?
113.
Do I look like Urkel? Okay. So announcements. I'll go over some of that. Should we turn it down a little bit more?
Yeah, I'll turn it down.
That's good. I mean,
Okay.
we still need like some jams, you know. I might bust a move randomly. So we have our Too Cute to Spook tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I do believe we still have some kits available for that. So if you're able to get them today and want to sign up, then feel free and welcome. We'd be happy to have you. I do want to show you guys the piece of paper, Cheryl. I think I printed it and I forgot to grab it. Would you mind grabbing it for me?
Bev said you had too much caffeine.
Not enough. Okay, so Cheryl's grabbing the piece of paper that I have printed, but I'm going to show you guys how to access that information. And this is to those of you who are signed up to attend the Too Cute to Spook.
It's flying.
It's flying in. Witchy magic. Cheryl brought it in. Thank you. So I'm going to show you how on our website you can access this to be best prepared for the video tomorrow. This is going to be the Too Cute to Spook like little cheat sheet, and we're going to go in order of this sheet here as far as the projects go. So we're going to start off with the spooky cute spider tea towel. Didn't feel right coming out. And then the pumpkin candle mat, the candy corn little bag, a double troll and no trouble zipper pouch. I like that. Witch hat, felt cozy, and the monster gift bag. So on here you have the project name, and then it tells you the skill and techniques that you're going to be learning within that project, the hoops that you're going to be using. So I know that there are some people who have questions as far as the hoop sizes, because not everybody has the same machine. But on here it will say, like on this one for the candy corn machine by number bag, it's going to tell you that you're going to use a 6x10 or an 8x8 hoop, or I'm sorry, 8x8 hoop. But if there is something that requires a like one hooping versus double hooping, it's going to tell you that in there. Like on this one too, it tells you for the pumpkin candle mat, for a 6x12 hoop, you're going to have 2 hoopings. But if you use an 8x8 or 9.5 by 9.5, it's going to show you how to complete that project with a single hooping. So on here it's going to show you the embellishments that you need and the type of stabilizer and needles that you'll need for that project. So if you'll just overlook this piece of paper to better prepare yourself for tomorrow, maybe get some hoops hooped up with your stabilizer and ready to roll, it'll go very smoothly. If there's any questions, let me know and I'll show you that on the computer here in a minute.
Yeah, we're getting lots of comments about the snow, and yes, it does. It's cold. So that's after they've swept everything, but yeah, it is still very, very cold out.
And
so.
It's supposed to be really nice towards the end of the week. Perfect for Halloween. Oh, it's the Monster Mash.
Hold on. Apparently I gotta turn this up.
Okay, I'm done. It's the last Monday in October, guys. You guys gotta shake your tail feathers for Halloween as much as you possibly can. It's important. It's vital.
It'll keep you warm.
It keeps you warm, right? Okay, so the other thing, some of you may be watching Taylor with Anita Good, and I know right now Biannies is also doing a video at the same time, so some of you may be teetering back and forth, but I do know that the Biannies is recorded, so you can watch that anytime as well, and ours is on YouTube afterwards. You can view it anytime. Okay, I'm gonna stop dancing. It's like addicting for me. Okay, so first I want to touch on something because I want Matt to be the one watching the comments and see which project is what we're doing today. So this is a free design. It is from Creative Kiwi. It is already on our website under the events calendar. So we have two different things. We have a coaster and we have what they call a placemat, although it's a little bit small for me as a placemat, but you can use it as a trivet instead. So,
or like a side plate.
Or side plate, yes. Or if you're super fancy and you change your placemats before you do dessert, then this would be perfect for a dessert. But there are a couple of different options in here. So they have the coaster where you can do the little jack-o'-lantern, but this project is reversible. So for those of you who like this, then you can have a set like so, but your stems go opposite directions, but that's okay. And if you want the fall, then you can do the same thing for the opposite. So there are a couple of different designs on there where it just gives you the happy fall, this here, or it can give you your mug rug, your coaster, or your placemat. You don't have to stitch out the jack-o'-lantern face, and you sure don't have to stitch out the happy fall, but those are options. For today's video, I have both hoops hooped and ready to go. I want to vote on what one we do today.
Oh, apparently we're taking a vote.
Vote, guys. Who likes what one more? Matt's paying attention to that. And while I talk, then I will go over some of the other stuff that we're going to be using and show you a couple of different
So you're
things.
putting it on me if I pick the wrong one, is what you're saying.
It's all on you. Okay, so I am going, for today's project, I'm going to be using a dissolve away stabilizer. I'm using 2 layers. Per the instructions, I think you'll see a lot of the times you'll be using 2 layers of dissolve away with a variety of projects. So this is the Floriani version that's wet and gone. It's $33.99 and this is 15 inches. And then I have the baby lock that is 12 inches. And this one I do not have a price on, so I failed you miserably. I'm so sorry. If anyone has a question on it, I will get it to you. We have kits. So we have a kit for the coaster. It's $3.99 and it gives you the excuse me, enough material to make 2 of them. And then we have the placemat / trivet, and again there is enough in here to make 2. Oh, $6.99. I'm sorry.
It looks like the majority of people are saying the large one.
The large one? Okay.
Yes. So.
I like it.
Nobody be mad at me though.
It's the same concept with both of them. I mean, it's the same project, just miniature, larger. So, but again, we have the coasters, a set of 2 in both packages. We have the placemat or trivet, whatever it is that you want to call it, and that's $6.99. And then we have the coasters with a set of 2 in here as well, $3.99. And some of the items that we're going to be using today, I'm going to use the new Tula Pink micro tip scissors. Yes, you heard me correctly. They came in. And those of you who have placed a previous order for these micro tip scissors, they are here with your name on them. If they're not for this store, they have been sent to the other stores. They will probably most likely be there tomorrow or the next day at the other stores.
Yeah, we'll call you as soon as they arrive at each store too.
They came in
if
just
you do have
a
an
little
order.
while ago. So.
Or if we need to have them shipped, those should be going out in the next couple days here.
Yes. I will say that for any new orders for the micro tip scissors, we have run out because we have fulfilled previous orders, but I have confirmed with our ordering.
I agree, Beth. Beth Schneidmiller says we could never be mad at Matt.
Isn't he perfect? Anyways, let's get back to it. Microtip scissors, if you place a new order, then we are going to have to order those in. We did not have enough come in to fill new orders. We just had just the right amount to fill our previous order. So, but we are happy to order them for you. I can get that order submitted and hopefully see it by the end of the week. We're also using the Tulip Pink. No, we're not. No, we're not. I just figured. Well,
You're showing Tulip Pink.
Actually, this was Matt's bright idea. He's like, oh, if we're talking about the microtip scissors, we might as well show them the USB sticks and the unicorn. So there is a blue and a white option. This one's my favorite.
We did show those in our new product launch as well, but they're pretty cool.
They are. This is actually a 16 gigabyte USB stick. It's $19.99, so it will hold a lot on there. Lots of fun designs. And it has that little key fob thing on there so you can put it right on your keys and never lose them.
The cost of the scissors, do you know that off the top of your head?
Yes, I do. The microtip scissors are $17.99. I wrote it down somewhere.
You sounded unsure.
I did sound unsure, didn't I? Oh, look, my paper fell on the floor. Yes, the microtip scissors are $17.99. We also have the Tulip Pink stilettos. For those of you who don't know what a stiletto is, I use them when I'm doing some binding, but the little thing screws off, and then screw it on. A nice pointed edge, you can keep your fabric down while you're sewing. That's what I use it for. Hold stuff in place. And these are $14.99. I love stilettos. Not on my feet, but in sewing, I do. Okay, and I also wanted to show you, we had one of our customers here of the Littleton store, Miss Mary Jo. She brought by something, and I just wanted to show you guys because it's so relevant to the video they had done on the Kimberbell Bench Buddies. So this here is kind of turned into like a mini wall hanging, or it could even be used as a placemat, but this is actually supposed to be this pillow here. So she's just taken the design and altered it to make it a little bit larger, changed it up a little bit, put a little bit of Mary Jo's touch to it, and then she's going to make it the same into the same type of pillow, but she just did different colors. And when she came by to show it, I just asked if I could hold on to it so I could show you ladies. But super cute. I loved her color selection. Okay, and now I have a joke. It's like a Patrick joke.
Oh God.
Okay, a couple was invited to a swanky mask and costume Halloween party. The day of the party, the wife got a terrible headache and told her husband to go to the party alone. He, being a devoted husband, protested, but she argued and said that she was going to take some aspirin and go to bed, and there was no need for his good time being spoiled by her not going. So he took his costume and away he went. The wife, after sleeping soundly for an hour, awakened without pain, and as it was still early, she decided to go to the party. And as much as her husband did not know what her costume was, she thought she would have some fun by watching her husband to see how he acted when she was not with him. She joined the party and soon spotted her husband around on the dance floor, dancing with every nice chick he could, and copying a little feel here, a little kiss there. His wife slid up to him, and being a rather seductive babe herself, he left his partner high and dry and devoted his time to the new stuff that had just arrived. She let him go as far as he wished, naturally, since he was her husband. finally he whispered a little proposition into her ear, and she agreed. So they went off. Off they went to one of the cars and messed around. Just before unmasking at midnight, she slipped away and went home and put her costume away and got into bed, wondering what kind of explanation he would make for his behavior. She was sitting up and reading when he came home and asked what kind of time he had. He said, "Oh, the same old thing. You know, I never have a good time when you're not there, honey." She then asked, "Did you dance much?" He replied, "I'll tell you, I never danced, not even once. When I got there, I met Pete and Bill and some of the other guys, and we went into the den and played poker all evening. But I tell you, the guy I loaned my costume to sure had a real good time." And I have a giveaway. So I have a pattern for Mary Mirup, and I will send this to the Centennial location for you.
Awesome.
And then we'll get started on the project. I have that chair for you.
Awesome. Look at that.
And
I got a chair.
You raised this.
I did.
Ooh.
I like it high.
Okay, so I have the design already in the machine, and I tried to trim away some of the stabilizer around the hoop so that you have an easier time seeing the machine do its thing. Alright, so I'm going to set my design, and I'm using the 10 and 5/8 hoop just because it was what was near. And I am going right now, just going to double check, yes, I have a white bobbin in. In this project you are going to need 2 pre-wound bobbins of the color orange that you're wanting to use, and the color brown, which I don't even see the brown.
There's a brown right here.
Oh, thank you. I put it on for the small one. And we're going to stitch directly on top of our wash-away stabilizer to give us a placement so we know where to place our batting. Has anyone heard about the snow and how it's affected the fires?
I have not. Susan Wadsworth, went down. Mary Merchant. It says, how much is too cute to spook?
Too cute to spook. I'm sorry, I skipped that. It's $169. It is a 2-day event, so it's tomorrow and Wednesday. And it comes in this really cute orange bag and with all the items that you would need in order to do the event.
All right, and then Sharon Tanner asked 2 of each color bobbin or 1 of each. And I think you said 2 of the orange, 1 of the brown. Was
Nope,
that right?
Just 1 of each.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
did you see that?
1 of each, Sharon. It's just a fly. Calm down.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's not a fly, is it?
Don't tell me how to feel.
Now you got a dead bug in the shot.
Yeah, we gotta get it out. Okay, so now we have to place our batting, making sure that we're completely covering our pumpkin. And then we are going to tack down the batting.
And I've seen, they aren't out, but have slowed down. I've seen that a few times here, as far as the fires are going.
No, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more snow.
I was not. Well, for the fires, yes, but here, no. And Mary Myrup said it. She thinks it was 65% contained. Maybe.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
I hope that it's supposed to get kind of nice towards the end of the week. Just hope that the winds stay down. Our poor state is on fire.
And Marge says she's late. What are we making? So she's actually has 2 kits that she's doing. This is the placemat that she's doing. That's the one that she's actually going to be making a sample of. And then she does have the coaster available as well, if you would prefer, or both. So.
All right, so now we're going to trim our excess batting away. These scissors are like cutting like butter.
And what's the smallest hoop that you can use for the pumpkin?
A 4x4. Uh-oh, I snipped some stitches. We're okay. Did you guys think my joke was like a Patrick joke?
Saw people saying we love Patrick jokes.
That's good, because I actually called Patrick and asked if it was okay to tell that joke, because I thought it was just a little...
And Barbara Atwell, what scissors are you using? She's using those new Tula Pink scissors that we showed in our new product launch, but they did just arrive. They were $17.99, is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
And here I am using my trash. Okay, and so what I did for the two projects that I have is I made it so we show the pumpkins real quick. I did the lighter orange for the pumpkin for this project that we're working on here, so that I could treat the more, I would say, more Halloween-y orange for the jack-o'-lantern one, so that they kind of matched. So if I want the happy fall one, then I can just turn this to have those all match on the table.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do those the same. But I like that it's reversible, because I mean, it is the last, apparently I'm horrible at multitasking. It is the last Monday, last week in October, and Halloween's on Saturday. So not everyone is going to want a Halloween design, but you don't have to have it Halloween with this one, because it's reversible and you can pick what color orange you want. So now we're tacking down the base fabric for our pumpkin. It goes around twice to secure it.
We got questions. Is that orange grunge that you're using?
This is actually an orange marble.
Orange marble, okay.
Yes.
And someone asked about kits. Yes, there are kits available. So the placemat kit, which is the larger of the two, it comes with a set of two for $6.99. Or we have the jack-o'-lantern coaster kit, which again is a set of two for $3.99. And if you want those, just let us know what store you're wanting them to, or if we need to ship them, just let us know. They are up on the website as well, so you can place your order on there. The only thing I have not put on the website that she's using today would be the two stabilizers. And yeah, there's just so many different sizes, I just didn't put all of them up, so. What?
Is there a lot of sizes for the wet and gun?
Well, I thought that there was. Maybe there's not.
Well, I'm wondering myself if, and I should know this, 20-inch roll.
Yeah.
For the wet and gun.
I think that there is a 20-inch.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Cheryl, our top detective, is on the case.
Detective Cheryl.
Detective Cheryl. That's what you are for Halloween, Cheryl, a detective. She's a Nebraska corn cob? Corn cob? Corn cob or corn cob? Cob. She's a Nebraska corn cob.
You thought it was corn on the hob?
Shut up. What are you going to be for Halloween, Matt?
I have no idea. Probably just a dad.
Is there? $45.99 for the 20-inch Wet and Gone.
All right.
It's nice to know for your biggest size hoop.
Here you go.
Detective Cheryl. Solve
Cheryl.
that mystery.
Linda Caldwell says hi.
Hi, Linda. So, if you were to do this, you wouldn't have to put Happy Fall on every single one of the placemat or trivets. But I think even if you just made like 3 of these and had them down the center of your table, it'd look really cute. Have the middle one be Happy Fall.
Yeah. It would be.
Anybody interested in thread colors?
No one's asked.
For the Happy Fall, I chose a nice fallish green. Actually, I didn't choose it. I love getting your guys's suggestions in order to make stuff. So this actual color that I'm using is a color that one of the customers that was in shopping, I said, you know, what color green do you think? And she picked it. Wonderful choice.
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
Linda Bradney asked, what is the Wet and Gone? She came in a little late.
So Wet and Gone is a water-soluble stabilizer. It is a dissolve-away mesh for the Baby Lock brand. So it's just 2 different brands. It gives you the same type of stabilizer, water-soluble. This is the 15-inch. It's the Floriani brand. Again, it's called Wet and Gone. And then the dissolve-away mesh is the Baby Lock brand. So it's going to help you with the same type of projects. It just might be slightly different based off of how the manufacturer suggests how to get away that remaining stabilizer. There's brands that will say to just squirt it with a squirt gun.
That'd be cool. We should start carrying squirt guns.
We totally should. We'd probably have a lot more fun here, wouldn't we? Shooting everybody during the day. Or taking like a Q-tip, dipping it in water and running it around the edge, which is actually what this one suggests that you do. Or I know people have taken a really damp sponge and just run it along the edges to get that the remaining stabilizer away. So with this project, when you cut it off of the remaining piece of stabilizer, you don't want to cut really close to the stitches, just in chance that you might cut one of those satin stitches. So you want to cut leaving about 1/8 of an inch, and then do this, whatever the manufacturer's suggested technique is to get the remaining away. So again, like the spraying water on it, certain projects you have to like completely soak that project in water. The longer you soak it, the more that water soluble stabilizer disappears. Or if you're wanting something a little bit more on the stiff side, then letting it soak out just slightly. Trying to think if there's anything else I've forgotten about the
You have some other
stabilizer.
questions too.
Okay.
Brand of thread that you're using, and then you did have Linda Caldwell asked for your colors.
Okay, so thread colors for the orange, I'm using PF 173, and
Which is a Floriani thread.
yes, sorry. And then the Happy Fall, I'm using PF 2013, and the brown that I have is PF 778.
Okay, so those are all 3 going to be Floriani thread, Floriani embroidery thread.
Yes.
So,
And what was the other question?
well, now I gotta find it again. The website for the designs.
It's Creative Kiwi. While this finishes, we can show them.
Yep.
Okay, so if you go to our website, aboveandbeyondsewing.com, this is the page that you'll see. In order to get to today's design, you're going to go to calendar here.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit here.
Let me do it.
Sure.
You're going to go to calendar right here, and then you're going to go down to events. And then you're going to scroll down, and you're going to go to the 26th. And click on that, and it takes you to a picture of the project, a short description, and the hoop sizes that it takes. And then right here is a link. You can kind of see it changing colors. And it will take you directly to Creative Kiwi to be able to download this. So then you'll just go up here to, oh, it's kind of, it's trying to focus. Whoa.
I'll point.
Okay. So add to shopping basket, and then it's going to send you to the next page where, or you'll go up here to your cart, and then you'll enter your email, and then your email will have a link for you to click on, or it should say like download files. So let's go back to the website. So again, if you'll go to calendar and go to events, and this is how to find that preparation work for the Kimberbell Too Cute to Spook. So then we're going to go to the 27th for tomorrow, and there's all the projects for the Too Cute to Spook, and we have all the pictures of those. Those are really cute. And then right here is the link that says click here for supply list and prep work. And then it's going to bring it up right for you so that you can print this.
You want to show them the cart? The product? Sorry.
I'll let you do that so
Okay.
that I can continue stitching.
Yep.
So we're not on all day.
Alright, so the products that she is using today, if you are trying to just purchase on the website, again, it's aboveandbeyondsewing.com. You just go to products. At the very bottom of products, you're going to see these Facebook Live products. That'll be anything that we've shown. And scroll down here. So this 2 rows of products here is what she's showing today. Again, the stabilizer I do not have up there. So if you want to order the stabilizer, you can put that in the notes. We can call you to get payment for that for you. Or you can call it into the store or just comment on the video. And no matter which item you click on, we'll take you there where it has the discount already applied, has the pictures of it, and you can just add it to the cart. Okay, and you can also do in-store pickup on there as well. We'll just get an email notification that you wanted to pick it up, and you select the store that you want. So.
All right, so now I'm trimming away my excess fabric.
And while she's trimming that away, we have kit questions again, so I'm just going to cover that.
Okay.
So this is for the coaster. So that's the jack-o'-lantern coaster. Set of 2 is $3.99. And then the pumpkin placemat kit, which is also a set of 2, and it is $6.99. Then here's your 2 samples of it here. So the placemat and the coaster. So, and then we did have another question, Amanda. Someone asked about getting 2 yards of the orange fabric. I know that there's a couple different ones here. Do you know if we have any of them available?
Of these 2 oranges?
I'm assuming yes.
So I just need to make sure that I have enough for the kits, depending on how many kits we go through today. If I have enough yardage left, I'd be happy to do that. So I'm going to take my other piece of my fabric, I'm going to turn my hoop to the back side, and I am going to just make sure that I have that covered. And then I'm going to use the Kimberbell paper tape If there's anybody who's unfamiliar with the Kimberbell paper tape, just let me know, but that is another item we're using today. I'm going to take 4 pieces, cover my corners, make sure that it's not going to lift. In the instructions, it does tell you that you can float this piece of fabric. I don't recommend floating anything on the back of your hoop unless you're just like a pro at it. I just think it could be a recipe for disaster. So now we're going to, if I can figure out my life,
How to put a hoop on.
I know. And we're going to tack that back piece on.
And yes, Michelle, it is a small placemat. That was one of the things she said at the very beginning. It'd be perfect for like a dessert plate or a side plate, but it is a little bit small for a normal placemat.
I would probably treat it as a trivet, or like I said, to make a couple of them and lay them on your dining room table just for decoration, and have the one that says Happy Fall in the center. I think it would be really cute. But you could also just use these like a trivet, using it to put hot dishes on your table for Thanksgiving. I think it would be perfect.
And then we got a question. What did you put on the fabric? So I don't know if they mean the paper tape or what you had fused on there.
Yes. Thank you, guys. I think people are catching on that.
You're a space cadet?
Yeah. So what I did is I have a light woven interfacing fused onto the back of my pumpkin pieces for both the trivet and the coasters, and that is something. What I used was SF101. You could use something such as ultra soft stabilizer as well. The SF101 is just a lighter version of it, and in the instructions it does just specify that it's a light one that they used.
And Barb asked about, is there a Floriani tape too? Do you prefer the Kimberbell one? I think Amanda just loves anything with the name Kimberbell on it right off the bat. She just had this one open, but yes, there is a Floriani tape as well. But she did have the Kimberbell one already open, and she loves everything Kimberbell. So,
Yes.
But the Floriani one is a very good one as well.
So Kimberbell, I like the Floriani one too. It's a pink tape, like the Stitch Perfection tape. Both are going to give you a nice, they're going to both be great, to be honest. But with the Kimberbell tape, one of my favorite things about it is that it's semi-transparent. So there are some of the Kimberbell designs that give it so that you have to know where you're placing your tape, and having it be semi-transparent gives you that ability to be able to see that part to have a better outcome on your project. And I love how easily it is removed from your project. If they're stitching over it, there's no trouble getting it off. But I love Kimberbell. But the Floriani tape, if you have that at home and you want to use that, then that's perfectly fine. If it's something like, if I don't have my Kimberbell tape with me, then it's the Floriani tape that I'm using. I really don't know the prices off the top of my head.
Well, guess what? I got the paper tape right over here. So let me go back.
Paper tape should be $3.99 or something.
Oh, so you knew that one.
I don't know the Floriani.
Except for I clicked the wrong picture. Yep,
All right.
$3.99 and 20% off. The Floriani one, I'm not 100% sure on that one.
All right, so now the design is going to do a satin stitch to prevent from fraying. I'm going to take my green thread off of the machine. You could have done that in the last step, but on this particular project there's going to be a really beautiful satin stitch that goes around, so there's really no chance of you seeing that green thread, so I just went ahead and left it in. So this is the satin stitch. Baby's been doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
The surgery foot was a little loose.
I don't see any questions at the moment, so that's good.
Been debating doing the Kimberbell Heartfelt Friends as a live video.
That would be cool. Let me grab the disc.
Sorry, Elaine.
And I can get it added to the website.
Something that they showed
The lighting
on
is bad.
Thursday's video. Is that better?
A little bit. Kinda. Yeah, there.
So there's a little owl, an Arctic fox, which is definitely going to be my main one because we have a dog that looks like a fox. And a bear, and a little walrus, an owl, penguin, and a bunny.
Yeah, our dog actually got out front and the neighbors thought it was a fox and told us to stay inside.
So these designs are going to fit in a 4x4 and a 5x7 hoop, and it's working with the new Kimberbell felt, and it's using the crocheted trim to maybe treat it as a ornament, or they show on here the wool felt balls to turn it into something else.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But I think even over here we have the sample from the Sugar Plum Jubilee. Treat it like this.
Let me get closer to those. Can't really see them very well.
So this was an event. This is not a class or a design disc that we can sell. It is just a Kimberbell exclusive event that we hosted here at our Littleton location. But to do this with the little heartfelt friends, using the Kimberbell twine, putting all the pieces together, and putting the new felt balls that are just the white and the red.
We got people asking where Cindy is. Cindy had to go back to California and clear out her storage unit and was driving it back in a U-Haul and of course hit this snowstorm. So she right now is stuck in Wyoming at the moment. So we're hoping she gets back safely and hopefully she'll be back tomorrow, but we'll just have to see how
If you're
it
watching,
went for
Cindy,
her.
we miss you.
Yeah, we miss you. What is the finished size of the placemat? You know?
Finished size is 9x9.
9x9?
What it says. I didn't measure it after.
Okay, so it says
I can
9x9,
measure it
but
after. You can take the other one and measure it.
Yeah,
So
let's
at
go
this
measure
point
it real
right now,
quick.
before you go,
Oh.
I am being cautious about what we're doing on the backside of our hoop. So I've put a brown bobbin in, and I'm going to put brown in up top, and we're going to stitch the stem. You may now go.
all right.
If you would like.
Let me go measure this one real quick then. Yep, I'm not going to do it that way. Yep, so just about 9 inches wide and with the stem, yep, at 9 inches tall. So, they did not lie to you, Amanda.
They did not lie.
Yeah, with the stem, 9 inches tall, so.
I don't think they'd lie. Creative Kiwi's been a very reliable source of information. Alright, and we're going to stitch the stem on our pumpkin. While I do that, I do think I'm going to have to wind the bobbin for our orange. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Love, love, love about the Solaris. You can wind your bobbin while your machine's embroidering.
That is a nice feature.
How much do I want on my bobbin? I think I got coffee on my nose.
And questions about Miko? Yes, he is with his Nana today, so he is with Kate.
I actually sent Kate a message. She sent me a picture of Miko, and my response said, I want to put my 2 weeks notice in. And she said, what happened? I said, you sent me an adorable picture of my son.
And Sherry mentioned that we have a lot of Kimberbell items. We do have kind of like a full Kimberbell corner set up here, Sherry. It's going to be the same items that the other stores have. We just kind of have a little bit more dedicated space to it and have it spread out a little bit. Just because we have a little bit more floor space than the other stores. So we'll still have the same items, but yes, it does look like more because we just have some extra room here. So, but yeah, that's our Kimberbell corner.
Kimberbell corner. More questions?
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
You could do like Dora the Explorer. Steve?
Yeah.
What?
I'm a little bit confused by what Steve is saying.
Are you talking about how to fill the bathroom with Kimberbell stuff?
I don't know. Someone said Cindy is almost home.
Yay! Well, while we're stitching, guess what I have? More jokes.
Oh no.
Why aren't there more famous skeletons?
If you're waiting for me to answer, I have no idea.
Because they're a bunch of nobodies.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You told me to pick a costume that was cheap and easy. So I'm going as your ex-wife. I don't think I meant to print that one. Who needs a Halloween costume? I've got little kids. Zombie is my permanent look. I like that one. No?
Sorry, I was reading Steve. He said bobbin. He must have been talking about how much to fill the bobbin.
Autocorrect maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Why don't mummies take time off? They're afraid to unwind.
Oh, jeez. And you did have a question on when is November's Kimberbell Corner / Club. Do you guys have a specific date on that?
First
yet?
Tuesday of the month.
First Tuesday of the month? Okay.
Let me look at the calendar.
No, that's okay.
I might as well.
I was just
It's
checking.
stitching. November 2nd. Oh, yeah, November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Jeez, thanks,
okay.
Cheryl. So Christine's got a cute little project for you on there. So, I will say, but for today's video, we're not going to do it, just for sake of being able to be done in a timely manner. So what I did is I actually repeated the stem step twice because I didn't like how much the orange was showing through. So you maybe do want to prepare a little bit more of a fuller bobbin if those of you who have the Solaris and you have that option on how full to wind your bobbin. Even on the lowest, you'll be good, I think, for at least a set of these. But if you're making several, you might want to wind a full bobbin. But you can kind of see the difference in there. So this is the one that I did two layers of the thread on there. And then this is the You can see a lot more orange through it. Do we
Yeah,
need to take
you
it
can.
off to show? I have to anyways. To
Yeah,
put
you
in
can.
the
I'm going to cover the kits again real quick. We had another question on that. So here is the completed one that she's doing right now. This is the placemat, 9 inches by 9 inches. The other one that she has the kits available for is the coaster set. The coaster sets are a pack of 2 or a set of 2 for $3.99, while the placemat sets are again a set of 2 and they're $6.99. But we can send those to any of the stores or mail them out whenever you guys need. Just let us know. What step are you doing now?
Doing the last step. So it's going to give us the detail stitches to make like the curves in our pumpkin.
Rose, I did tell Amanda that you wanted the Kimberbell clasp
Yes,
class.
I'm
I
aware.
did tell her,
I
so
am.
she knows. So now it's on her.
Rose will have to set something up. You and me. Well, I mean, this is all just stitching from this point to do. We can get a little further into it so that people can see the shape. If you want to show them this, I think it's actually really pretty. The decorative stitch that it's doing, the needle
It's
might
hard to
be
get
in the
close
way
enough
at
to
this
see
point.
it, yeah.
I guess we could show them on the finished sample, huh?
Yeah, that'd probably be a much better idea, wouldn't it?
It just is a really nice stitch over the satin stitch.
Then we have people asking, again, where to get the designs. So if you go to aboveandbeyondsewing.com, right there on our website, and you go to calendar, and then under events, if you go to today's date, what is today? 26th. There we go. So the fall pumpkin coaster and or placemat. Scroll down, and you just at the bottom we have the link that'll take you to Creative Kiwi site. So just click here, and you are right at the page you need to be on. You just add it to the shopping basket here, and you'll type in your email in the shopping cart, and you will get an email where you will select which style design you need, but you can just download it straight from there. So.
All right. So, are there more questions?
No. Lots of people saying that they like the stitch, and that they really like Creative Kiwi.
It is super fun. Thornton will say super cute and we'll say super fun. Totes adorbs. Matt doesn't think this is cool. The whole totes adorbs. Well, I think with it already almost being free, we can kind of wrap up. Maybe you just showed them how to find the products, and
I just showed them
how to
down
files.
the designs. Yeah.
If anybody wants to last minute sign up for Too Cute to Spook, that's our Kimberbell event that's taking place tomorrow and Wednesday. If you'd like to, just let us know. We have some kits available. We'd be happy to have you. Christine and I are excited to have some fun with you ladies. Also, what else? My brain hurts.
I don't know. But yes, this is a Creative Kiwi project.
Oh. With Too Cute to Spook, I'll touch on this one more time.
Oh, and I do think we had someone ask about the order of those projects, and yes, they are listed on here. This is the correct order that we're going to do them in, right?
We have the project the skills and techniques, the hoop size, the embellishments that are provided by the by Kimberbell, and the stabilizers that the attendees are responsible for making sure that we have those ready to rock and roll the day of the event. So they have this chart, and it's going to be listed in order as to how we're going to be doing the event.
Perfect.
So we're going to start off with the tea towel, then we're going to do the candle mat, the little cinch bag with the candy corn on it, the double troll and no trouble zipper pouch, witch hat, felt cozy, monster gift bag. So that's going to be the order. And then this tells you what hoop size is and what stabilizer you need for those hoops. And on here, I know, like right here with the tea towel and the zipper pouch, they're the 5x7 hoops. But if you want to get your 5x7 hoop ready to roll and a wash away stabilizer, set aside your purple, black, and white threads, then we'll be all ready for the first project. And then you can kind of get the bags for the projects that are in your kits. They are labeled at the top right hand corner of your little Ziploc baggies. Then you can lay them with like the right color threads. Chances are you're going to be using a lot of the same colors in every project, so if you just let them out, you're, I think, good to go. But it tells you, you know, what the CD includes versus the hoop that you're going to be needing for that particular project. So this would be a nice review for those of you who are attending the event tomorrow and Wednesday to best prepare yourself to have fun with us.
Perfect. And you do have a question here. Can we watch Too Cute to Spook without buying the kits? She's not working through. It's a little bored.
It is by it's an event that we're having, so you do have to pay the fee for the kit, which is $169 in order to attend the event or have access to the video.
Okay, and then someone asked, do they wash the tea towel first?
You can. It's not
required.
Not required. Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of those tea towels and a lot of the designs that you see from Kimberbell that are using the glitter, just to maybe talk about something else too to make everyone aware, the Kimberbell glitter is machine washable, and you can also put it in the dryer as long as you're not putting it on high heat. You are supposed to adhere it, so it has a clear plastic sheet over it. You take that off before you stitch that glitter sheet down, but it does have a sticky surface to the back side of it that will, if you take an iron and press it with a pressing cloth or just an extra scrap piece of fabric by your iron, the film on the back side of the glitter sheet makes it stick nicely to your project.
Perfect.
All right, well, this is almost done. It's got a couple minutes left in the stitching. So in order to be done with the project, you'll take this out of your hoop, you'll have your stabilizer surrounding, and you'll just trim about 1/8 of an inch close to your satin stitch here. And then you'll take either a sponge, the Q-tips aren't my favorite technique, or a little spray gun, and just spray around the edges to make that excess stabilizer that's going to be floating just past your satin stitch to make that go away completely wet.
So that's why we have Q-tips in the bathroom here, huh? Okay, I was wondering why there was Q-tips laying on the counter.
And the instructions said to try it with that, and it's just not.
Okay.
Especially with using 2 layers, you have, you know, double to get away. So the Q-tips aren't my preferred technique.
Okay.
A sponge that's really wet and just kind of dragging it along, I've done that technique and it works nicely. That way you don't have to get your entire project wet.
Perfect. Okay.
Any other questions?
Give them a minute and make sure.
Okay.
Not right now. At least not that are popping up. Debbie says use a foam paintbrush to remove the stabilizer, that it works great.
Yeah, it's like a sponge.
Yep.
Matt's reading your comments and I'm reading his face.
Nope, not seeing any pop up. So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and sign off then.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank
Have a
you
good
guys.
a good week.
Happy Monday. Happy Halloween.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.